the birds.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. So we were gonna do like an initial review on our truck camper. We spent 3 nights in it so far, so we'll tell you what we like and don't like so far, but overall we love it. Okay, so this is with both awnings fully out, and it has these arms that you can attach to the body for, I guess, for windier conditions. It has some on the back, but I just don't have them up. You got your propane. It's a 30-pound, one single. I wish they'd put a gauge on it to see how much you have left, but they don't.
But we have the shower in here, which was really nice to use this weekend because we have the hot water and the cold water, and it has you know, this little lever on here where you can stop the water if you need to right away, so that came in handy.
Here's where the sewer outlet is, in here in this hatch, and also you can get through there because it's empty hole. But one thing I don't like about these latches is they don't have a hold up, so but here's an access for your like plumbing, and you can see the flooring and stuff. You got outside drains to drain your water. You got your 30 amp cable satellite, your outlets, tankless water, and your city water, your water fill. You got your outdoor speakers that light up. You got LED strips on the awnings that light up underneath. You got frameless windows. So there's your battery disconnect up here. You got your quick connect, your 7 wire back to the truck. There's water spouts, like gutters, all around it, so that's good. There's another plumbing access, your gray and black water, and a nice step that comes with it. You can put it on that side, the middle, or on that side.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see them here. I didn't see those the other day.
And the bumper has 2 like cubby holes. You can put like your cord, your sewer stuff.
And they connect through in the middle.
Yeah, they got drain holes in them. This bumper has these holes. It has one on each side of the bumper, and they supposedly sell attachments to where you can fit in here. I think one of them was a swivel for a generator. You can mount a generator on it, and it swivels that in and out. There's a slide out that's fully extended. Here's another access door on the other side that leads to nothing. I don't know even the point for that. But this is the other side. You got, the only thing on this side is your exhaust vents for the refrigerator and the heat. And the front cap, it's got an LED light on the bottom, your window, and your marker lights up top.
Oh, we got bugs.
And bugs. You have to have a 34-inch extension hitch. The whole camper has all LEDs all around. Also, when you consider this camper, I would recommend getting airbags. Like, I have a 3500 dually, and you can see it squats pretty good. I mean, this trailer, I think it weighs 3,200 and something pounds and change. That's dry weight. So after you add water and all your clothes, your gear and all that, you're probably looking around at least 3,500, and that's pushing the max payload on this truck. So, and I do have airbags coming.
Let's go inside. Alright, so we have the screen door and the regular door, which is really nice to have the separate things. The only thing we found to kind of be a little awkward is this window shade. You know, so if you're in here and you're wanting to put the window shade up, it's hard to do with the screen in the way, but we got the fire extinguisher here, which came with the camper, or did we?
No, it came with it.
Oh, that one came. We have the slide control here, so it says in, that brings it back in the camper. You can see it moving in. And then we have the out, which does opposite. This is our remote control for the jacks, the electric jacks on all four sides. In order to use this one's wireless, so it doesn't have to be connected, but you do have to turn this push button on in order for these buttons to work at all. And then in here, the slide out is our dinette area. The table comes off and folds down into the bed.
Yeah, it's nothing special. Like, this table is a little awkward to get off because it's just pushed on there.
So
it's, you just do that and it comes off.
And then you would take those pulls out, right?
And
oh, they screw out.
Well,
those just screw in or out. And then you have the bumpers here, which would be where you put the table on top.
Yeah, it's got storage in here.
And then these cushions just Velcro off to make the bedding.
And this dinette is not, it's supposed to be made into a bed, but maybe for
child.
Very small childs.
Childs?
Child.
Yeah, so it's more like a little kid's bed, not a couple friends or anything. And then behind the dinette here, you have some shelving that you can kind of store some things here, but then, you know, be careful what it is, because this does come and cover it when it's closed in.
Yeah, it'll squish it.
And then behind, or to the left of the door, is this bathroom shower, the wet bath area. You have the curtains that cover, you know, the areas, but we found that this one's not too useful, depending, you know, it has like an inch gap here, and we were on a slant this weekend, so a lot of the water went in and back to the counter, and stayed back there. But it's a nice size shower, you know, it's comfortable for what it is. It's got a big, deep counter space area. You have this cabinet. Like the outside shower, it has a switch here where you can stop and start the water, which I've found when you stop the water, when you start it again, it comes out cold. So you have to give it a second to warm up during you kind of get cold.
You got your oh shit fan and your skylight.
And then the fan, just turns on. Which that's nice to even help a flow. If this door is open, you could get a nice flow going through the camper. And so this thing's pretty cool. When you shower, you just take it out.
And we're thinking maybe you put it on the outside and use it as a mat.
And
maybe we're not 100% on that. So
you have the 2 plugs here.
Got the plumbing hatch. They include a toilet paper holder with the camper, but they don't mount it, I guess, because they want you to mount it where you want it. But I was thinking maybe mount it in here to keep it dry, if it'll fit.
You got this little storage area you can use we have our toilet paper and
speakers back there next to the door.
Your lights have the push button where you can control them there, and actually this light and the other light in the cabin are controlled by the switch as well.
Okay, so this is our control panel. This is your battery. You got your fresh water, you got your black water, and your gray. And you got your water pump switch. You got your tank.
Water heater.
Tank heater. You got, there's heating pads in the tanks. So that's what that is. You got your porch light, which is on the back porch.
Oh, this is the yellow light. Which this one's on right now because that also has a switch on the light itself that you can control from back there. So we have it off, but on here.
And then you got your living room lights, which controls the 2 lights in the main area, and your 2 awning lights, which is underneath each awning. Then your awning extensions, and you got your tankless water heater too. And then this is your front cap LED lights, and then your thermostat for your heater.
A lot of storage in the cabin, although it doesn't look like a lot, it actually is pretty nice. This top cabin, it's got the 2 shelves that you can adjust anywhere you want, and it's really easy. You just push up and these slide in and allow you to do it, so it's very easy to adjust the shelves. The 2 drawers below, which these are nice deep drawers as well, and then it fits perfectly, a little silverware holder. And you also have this extra drawer underneath the stove as well, so we're able to fit some more things down here. You have the stove, which you light with a pilot light. Burners underneath this. This gives you nice extra counter space if you need it, but then it's also the back splash. And you have the 3 burners. You got the nice light and working exhaust fan. You got the microwave, which is a really nice size microwave. It's really deep as well. You have a nice light under here that you can push on and off for the kitchen area. This was one of the first things we bought right away because it came with just a stationary short nozzle for the sink. And then you have an electrical outlet up here that works connected to electric as well as down here.
And then right next to that is your solar. We have a solar panel on the roof, and that's where they put the solar panel, right there where you can kick it. You got your steps up to the bed, and then this has a cubby hole.
We got some camping chairs in there, and then we also have on the side of the sink area here this pull out, which is just kind of like a little bucket
for your sponges and stuff like that. And this cabinet right here is fixed, so you cannot open it. I guess it's just an access panel for plumbing and stuff.
We also, next to the microwave, have this cabinet for storage as well. It also is very spacious, but it's slightly angled because of the location that it is. So both sides have slight angle to them, but it's deep back, just like all the other ones, and could put a bunch of stuff in here. If you need to put shelves, there's, you know, like little plastic wire shelves. I might do that later. We got the fridge that has the nice bottom fridge space. We had a lot of stuff in it this weekend. Our friends' food, our food, bunch of drinks, and everything fit very comfortably. It has the 2 pull-out doors down here as well, and then this plastic shelving you can move wherever you want. These you can adjust because there are little holes on the side of the fridge that you can move, but I found they're kind of okay where they're at. And these doors, they pop out easy. You just slide up and they pop right out, and I can adjust these wherever I need as well. The camper also came with these 2 gray things, which my parents told me what they're for. You take this and you just slide it in this little push button area, so it latches on like that. And then when you close the fridge, it stops it here. So when you're not using the camper, it allows it to air out and breathe. And here in the freezer, again, we have one cabinet over here, and then the rack in the freezer, and it's a nice size. So this one runs off of the battery, electric, and gas, and you can choose to do which one, but it automatically does it for you.
And here's the fire alarm, which we hate because they put it right above the furnace, and the first couple of times using the furnace, it would automatically set the fire alarm off, and it was very annoying. Here's where the access panel is for your fuses and all that, right below the cabinets in the kitchen. We have the AC unit, which is a Coleman. We haven't used it that much because it's still wintertime here, so we'll have to check on that later.
It has these 2 switches on the side which help direct the air.
Yeah, it comes out at the back and front, and then it has them 2 directional ones. And it has a high and low fan and high and low cool.
This is our queen size bed area. It has the curtain.
The mattress they give you, it feels like all foam, memory foam material, like the whole thing is.
Very comfortable.
Yeah, it's pretty comfortable.
Which is rare for a camper bed.
Yeah, and it's probably about 6-7 inches thick.
Okay, so in this bed area, you have the radio, works like any other radio. You have control to put zone 1 and zone 2, so speakers inside is zone 1, speakers outside are zone 2. You can do both at the same time or not. This radio does the Bluetooth, which is awesome because if you're boondocking and have no service, you can play music from your phone. You have the headphone jack, USB, CD, DVD, and this radio also controls the TV as well, so that's why this is a DVD player. We haven't yet used the TV. The only time we've seen it on is when we purchased it. They had it on.
Yeah. And back here behind the TV, you got your charging center. You got a 12 volt, and you got a couple USBs, and you got your satellite hookup.
Which I'm just reading this now too. It says we are pre-wired for Wi-Fi and internet, so I guess we could order and get some Wi-Fi on our camera.
Yeah, the TV antenna is a Wi-Fi booster.
That's cool. Underneath this cubby area, you have the space under here that also opens up for some more storage. You got the TV remote in here, and the radio remote is over by the dinette. Alright.
You got 2 pocket lights on each side up on the roof, and then you got a fantastic fan.
Fantastic. Yeah, you just open this up, and it's already preset right now to 3 is what we have it switched to. So as soon as you open this up enough, it'll kick on the fan.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So that was very handy when I had the smoke alarm going off this weekend. On both sides of the bed, we have little shelving units. This one on this side, it goes probably It goes this deep, and then it goes underneath on both sides as well. So you have this entire length of storage in this cubby.
Yeah, and the only thing I don't like is up there at the front, it's like a little nightstand, but they could have utilized that space underneath there very easily. And so that's like wasted space up there underneath that.
Maybe made this a hinge up or something, because this is all hollow under here.
Yeah, they could have easily done that.
Or even back here.
And even all the way back along the headboard, it's probably what, 6 inches.
Yeah, a little bit more.
They could have utilized all that space right there.
Yeah, made some pockets or some kind of fun thing. We got the nice, this is on all the windows except the kitchen window, these nice darkening blackout shades. You can see it's daylight out right now, and it's not that bright. And then they slowly rise up. They are the slow rise. But then we have a lot of light coming in here, so they block out the light really well. This is the emergency hatch on this side. Both sides of the headboard have this little lamp.
Like a reading lamp.
Speakers up here. A plug is right here. And then our lovely window. It has snaps to shut it. And then these weird funky things you can hide back here if you want, but they're used to roll up the windows. So this is kind of like a piece of black pleather, it kind of feels like. So that also helps keep the light out while we're sleeping. But you can just easily roll it up. And then back underneath here, there's this tab. And I just put this on the tab, close it, we have it hanging up, or you can completely remove it if you don't want it up there.
Yeah, that's a nice window up on that front cap.
Yeah, so
it's pretty nice and big. Yeah, lots of, you can see a lot of scenery like that.
It's a mail person. Oh.
Yeah, we get mail.
Oh,
you got mail.
Yay! This window is tinted, so that helps keep some of the sun out. Except the emergency hatch window open with this twist knob, they just roll right out.
Yeah, since they're a frameless window, that's how they open like that. And then that's good because if it rains or anything, it won't come in.
Just roll right off the window.
Yeah.
So that's nice. Like those. There is this little maybe 2-inch decorative piece of wood here, which we haven't had any problems with it like hitting our head or anything. But that does it does hang down to kind of help hide the seam from transition of that. And then we have this wardrobe here, so we got some of our extra clothes hanging in here. Also have this nice handle underneath here to lift up and have a whole nother hatch as well. And this one's very deep. This one's probably about 1.5 feet to 2 feet deep and spans the width of the entire wardrobe.
So we bought this
runner
rug, and it fits perfect. I think it's 2 feet by 72 inches, and as you can see, it almost goes to the edge, and it's pretty much at the edge at the front, at the back, I mean. So it fits perfect.
Alright, so I'm putting the slide back in now, and you'll be able to see how far it goes in. So that's in all the way, and you can see you can't really squeeze by here, so we've been if we get out a rest stop or something, we've been kind of pushing it out a little bit so we can squeeze by.
Yeah, I mean,
there is maybe like 1.5 feet down here that you could kind of army crawl underneath if you needed to.
Which I don't see anybody doing that.
Yeah, so really just pushing it out a little bit, maybe probably about to, like here.
Yeah, you can squeeze through there. And it only sticks out maybe 6 inches at most when you'll be able to get through there, so that's not bad.
Yeah, and then you could still access the bathroom if you absolutely needed to. The fridge is right back there, so it does not block that off at all. all it's doing is bringing this in and blocking the doorway. So
Yeah.
it's not horrible.
So this door is on friction hinge, which is nice. So it stays wherever you put it, and you can open it all the way, which is nice. All right, so let's go to the roof, and I'll show you the roof. Let's see if I can do this without killing myself. Oh, oh yeah, got it. Okay, so on the roof, it is a walkover roof. You got your skylight, you got your bathroom vent. I opt for the solar panel. That's where it's at on the back. The AC unit, your TV antenna, and that has the Wi-Fi booster in it. There's your front vent, fantastic fan. Your vent for the refrigerator, and that's about it. And this if you opt for this solar panel, it's like a, I've never seen a solar panel like this. It's like a canvas material. It's pretty cool. It looks like it's like really flexible, and they glue it down pretty good. I think it's 100 watts. So that's the roof.
Well, I think that's everything around the camper that we've showed you. Like Mike said earlier, we love it so far. There's a few things that we found that we didn't like that we told you about, but besides that, we love it. It's a nice home away from home.
Yeah, and we'll do more in-depth review on down the line, maybe 6 months or so, when we get some more time in it.
Yeah.
But so far, yeah, we love it.